Hello, and welcome to LiveAuctioneers. This video will help explain how to run the live bidding console on the day of your auction. Let's get started. First, make sure you are logged into your seller's dashboard. Click on the Live button at the top of the page and find the sale you will be clerking. This will take you to the Catalogue Details page, and from here you will find the Clerk Sale tab. Please note, the Clerk Sale tab will only appear 10 to 15 minutes before the start of the sale, so don't panic if you can't see it before that time. From the Clerk Sale tab, click on the Clerk Sale button, and this will launch the bidding console in a separate window. First of all, set the messages to bidders. These are the warning messages you can send throughout the sale, warning bidders to hurry up and bid. You can customize these to send different messages like, "Please bid quickly," or "Going once, going twice." Once you are happy with these, let's click Start to begin auction. On the upper left-hand side of the console, you will see the lot number. Below that is the image of the item you are selling, and under that is the item's information. Moving to the upper right-hand side of the console, you will see the progress bar. This tells you how far along in the sale you are. Online lets you know how many people are accessing the console during the sale. And below are two boxes, the bid history, which will record all the bids you logged during bidding, and the box to the right, which lists all winning bids from LiveAuctioneers. These will populate as bidding progresses. Under that is the small text box. Here you can type in messages to bidders. An example might be, "We are taking a 5-minute break," or "This item has no reserve." Once you type in the text box, hit the Send Message button to broadcast this message to all bidders watching the sale. Do you remember setting the message to bidders when we first opened the console? This is where you find those buttons. Click on any of these 3 buttons to send the pre-programmed messages to bidders. We now come to the primary focus of the console. First up, we have the bid increment box and the current ask box. When you created your catalogue, you specified the bid increments and the start price for each lot, so you should not need to change these. But in the event you do, you can double-click to launch the increment table or highlight and type in the correct increment and hit Enter. The same goes for the current ask box. Highlight, type in the new ask price and hit Enter. This is now the amount you are asking from your bidders. So it's your job to record all the bids happening at the sale. To record bids coming in from the auction room, hit the Competing Bids button. This button is for all bids which are not from LiveAuctioneers. This is to let internet bidders know what is going on in the room. When there is a bid from the internet button will light up with the bid amount. Think of it as the internet bidder raising their paddle. Let the auctioneer know the bid amount, and only when you have permission from the auctioneer, click on the internet button. You must not click on the internet button until the auctioneer has decided to accept that bid amount from the internet bidder. Once the auctioneer accepts, click on the internet button and see the bid appear in the bid history box above. So you will either click on the Competing Bid button to record all the bids not from LiveAuctioneers, or you will click on the internet button to award the bid to the LiveAuctioneers internet bidder. If you make a mistake, you can click on the Retract button to take the bid back to the previous amount. If you record more than one incorrect bid, it is possible to retract by highlighting Current Ask field and inputting the correct amount. This takes the bidding back to that amount. Once bidding is finished on that lot, you can either hit the Sold or Pass button. Hit the Sold button when the auctioneer sells an item. Make sure you are selling the item to the correct bidder, either competing or internet. If you do make a mistake, hit the Reopen button to keep bidding. Alternatively, you can hit the Pass button, which means the item does not sell, but you can move on to the next lot. The Next Lot button closes the bidding on this item forever and moves the sale onto the next lot. We will now work through a few scenarios. If you open a new lot and you see a very high bid from the internet, much higher than the original start price, this means there has been competing absentee bids. The system is presenting you with the highest absentee bid received before the sale. As soon as you see this, tell the auctioneer so they can begin the bidding from that amount. Do not try and lower the current ask below the internet bid amount. When you sell an item to LiveAuctioneers, we provide you with a unique paddle number for that bidder. In order to generate a paddle number, click the Sold button and then hit Next Lot. You'll find the paddle number appears in the auction information box. If no one bids, you can hit the Unsold button. But as soon as you record a bid on the console, the Unsold button turns into the Sold button. In the event you would like to revisit a lot later in the sale, either click the Unsold button or, if there have been recorded bids, highlight the lot number found at the top left of the page and type in the next lot number to manually advance the lot. This way you can revisit the lot at a later time. Please note, if you hit the Pass or Sold button, you will not be able to revisit that lot later in the sale. If you decide to break for lunch halfway through the sale, or the auctioneer is taking an extended break, it is courteous to pause the sale. This is done by selecting the blue cog symbol found at the bottom left of the console, going to the End Auction tab and selecting Pause Sale. You can resume the auction by clicking Resume. When you have reached the end of the sale, a message will appear asking, "Do you want to end the auction now?" Click Yes and close the console, but remember you cannot reopen the console once you end the sale here. If the Clerk Sale tab does not come up before your auction, or if you encounter any problems during the sale, please call our emergency support line on 1888 600 2437, extension 2, extension 6, or for international clients, it's +1 646 429 1992.